We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB. Here comes the second base. Altuve to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Here we are at the bottom of the first, and they've been playing well, and it looks like that good baseball is going to continue. They already find themselves leading 2-0 at the bottom of the first inning. They're playing good right now.
Tony Kemp will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, center fielder
Mike Trout is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Here's Luis Valbuena now. And comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season.
Luis Valbuena.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. He was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Stepping up now, Cole Calhoun. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. On the ground to the right side. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season.
Danny Valencia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More digging in. Rafael Abreu. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Batting ninth. Left fielder.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Andrelton Simmons
Andrelton
will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Min is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's a 6-1 game. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Just got a piece up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third, and Trout has himself a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Valbuena. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And that one swung on and missed, 0-1. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize on 3 hits. Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, number 56.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on 1 at-bat, 1 pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
And that's over. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
First baseman,
Danny Valencia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
The 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rafael Abreu comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Striding in once again, James Min. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Min.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation. What a difficult combination. 96-mile-an-hour fastball, then he comes back with the curveball. So difficult to not sit on that 96 and be able to react to that curveball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. A hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Gurriel has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. You just have to say, so what? And make another good pitch.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. White has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Cole Calhoun goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready once again, Alejandro Guerrero. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Guerrero.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Rafael Abreu is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. James Min. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Min.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels are gone in order. It's still an 8-1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. In there, 2-2.
Nobody here, nobody.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
The batter, number 2.
Andrelton Simmons
Shortstop,
is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Mike Trout is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with Show Track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Luis Valbuena is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready with the 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. Ready now, Cole Calhoun. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
The 1-0 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Luke Gregerson comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Alejandro Guerrero.
Into the windup and the pitch. Alejandro Guerrero is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Kemp is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting, catcher.
So coming to the plate, Rafael Abreu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball in there for a called strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Stros get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Lance McCullers with his 4th win this season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Tyler Skaggs was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out west in the American League, Carlos Correa plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading the Astros to victory against the Angels 10-1. In other Astros news, second baseman Andres Capillo has been recalled from the major leagues from AAA. Heading into today, the Angels sit in first place in the American League West Division, 4 games up, and the Astros are at the bottom of the division, 13 games out. Sonny Gray grabbed his 13th win overall this year, leading the A's to the win over Texas 1-0. In other Rangers news, relief pitcher Jeremy Jeffries has been recalled from the major leagues from AAA. At the moment, the A's sit in second place in the American League West. They trail first by 4 games. And the Rangers are 4th in the division, 10 games out of first. Luis Gonzalez collected his first W this season, leading Philadelphia to a win over the Mariners 3-2. In other news from Philly, Aaron Nola reached the 500 career strikeouts milestone. Looking at the standings, the Phillies are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Mariners are in third place in the AL West, 4.5 games back. The Yankees knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-3. Right now, the Yankees sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, 5.5 games back, while the Royals sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Toronto Blue Jays allowed 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-2. Heading into today, the Blue Jays are in first place in the AL East, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wildcard. And the Red Sox are 3rd in the division, 5 games back. The Rays dropped 4 home runs in this one as they beat the O's in Baltimore 9-4. At the moment, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division, 12 games behind first place. And the Rays are atop the division. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. The Cleveland Indians knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 13-8. As of today, the Indians are atop the AL Central. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion, while the Tigers are 2nd in the division, 9 games back. Phil Hughes got the win number 7 thus far, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 5-1. Right now, the Twins sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division.
Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Matt Shoemaker gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, for right now, he's just allowing over a base runner per inning. That's very good for a starting pitcher. It tells me that he keeps his team in the game every inning. And really, if you win the innings, you're going to win the game in the end.
And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead. And I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now.
Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Campillo takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. Around first, digging for 2. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Right
A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 1-2, here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. And this is a base hit as the run will come in to score. And they get that run back here in the first.
Well, we weren't sure what kind of offense we were going to see tonight. They only scored 1 run in the last game. Already with that hit right there, an RBI hit in the first inning, the offense is alive and kicking.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Alejandro Guerrero.
Standing in now, Alejandro Guerrero. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, you love to jump out to an early lead in the first inning. Right there, 2 runs will give you that little bit of cushion to see if the game gets into a good flow for you.
Rafael Abreu is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure. But decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
A fastball that just misses inside. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
And leading off
James
for the Halos.
Min is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel onto the grass. He gets there, but he missed it. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he swings. And misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. Campillo ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Mike Trout will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Fernando Santana. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Fernando Santana.
Hey, no outs here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised to see him back out there. Those first 2 innings were rough, but he's fought himself back to get up to the 3rd inning, and let's see how it turns out.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
The right fielder, number 56.
Cole Calhoun comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Right side and right into the shift. Campillo on the grass. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alejandro Guerrero. And Morrow uses the fastball to get ahead. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
2 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Rafael Abreu.
Third baseman.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Rafael Abreu is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Carlos Perez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way. James Min swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marisnick is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more. Jose Altuve comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fouled back. 0-2 count, and the pitch to short. Correa takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Ready now, Mike Trout.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Charlie Morton is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Charlie Morton.
Ready for another shot now. Fernando Santana. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Alejandro Guerrero.
Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Rafael Abreu is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up. On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels leave 1, but they hold on to a 4th. Blake Parker is out from the bullpen. Move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th.
And leading off for the Halo, catcher.
Out of play.
Perez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. To his right, Campillo. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 5.
Digging in, James Min. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Second baseman
Jose Altuve will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. And another foul ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. On the ground up the middle. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels strand 1. Then it Cam Bedrosian has been summoned from the bullpen. He'll do so to start the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a swing and a fly ball. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Perez has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 4.
George Springer, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Digging in. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Hard hit ball to short. Correa from deep in the hole. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Fernando Santana. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Got him. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. Ninth inning set to begin. Addison Reed comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single, a hard hit. That's his second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is a start of good things for him ahead.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. It's a swinging bunt up the line.
Two-strike changeup, and he's able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with two strikes.
Ready with another 0-2. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are two gone. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Fouled off into the seats behind first. A runner on first with two away. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And no one can get there as it falls. And they will hold that possible tying run at third as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Second baseman, Andres Campillo.
Into the box now, Andres Campillo. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference